How's the morning other than this? Did you get any sleep last night?
A little bit. Let me make sure my phone don't ring. There we go. A little bit.
Yeah.
Did you guys? Hopefully.
Good.
That's good.
I was up at 2, but that's normal.
Yeah.
Since we're right in the sun, you can just look right in the middle, so you don't have to. If we ask you a question,
Yeah.
we don't.
Okay,
zap
thank
you.
you.
Too bad.
If you're going to ask me questions, talk loud. Let me adjust. I can't adjust my hearing aids. That's in there. So the road's killing me.
We're in commercial break. They're going to take you at 8:29:22. But if you need to go ahead. We'll just jump.
Oh, you just. I'm here for you guys.
You want
So
us to wait, Scott? We can wait.
8:29. 3 minutes. So if you need to go.
They just wanted to break ours. That
What do you think is the biggest fire that you guys have covered in South Salt Lake?
the biggest fire was in 2005 or 6. It was Smurfit Stone fire. It was right off of 900 West and around 2500 South. It was a paper mill. So we were on that for about a week.
Wow.
Over $60 million worth of damage. So yeah.
That paper's going to go fast.
Oh yeah, so they were big rolls, like 2-ton bales of paper. And so it took us, I was the investigator on that. It took me like 5 days to find where it started. I had here, and so yeah, took us a while. Water was waist deep, so it was crazy.
We can start. He'll get
Well,
it.
Well, Scott was saying that they're going to go live at 8:29:27.
Okay.
So like, we can probably start like on the money at 29, and then so we skip the formality part on the live portion of the air. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, or we can give you that information now if you guys need it or whatever, or you could just read my name tag.
Once the full fire burns out like that, how do you figure out where the source is? Is it blacker in the center, or what is the?
So, is that one?
Yeah.
So most of the damage is going to be at the point of origin, and so fire burns up and out. So you'll have like burn patterns that kind of. So as a paper, as an example, say all the paper is all one level. As you get closer to the fire, it gets lower down to the ground. And so we had helicopters out surveying it and everything to try to find where the origin is, and then eyewitnesses, traffic cameras around and stuff like that. And so it takes a while. Yeah, interviews.
Yeah. You good with names over there and stuff like that, Mike? You good with that? Scott?
Yep.
Okay. Start off with the normal here, Terry.
The normal, the name, and Terry Addison, TerryAddison, Fire Chief for the City of South Salt Lake.
Give us, I guess, to start on the thing that is most important for people this morning. Where do we sit with evacuations?
So we have lifted the evacuation order. The evacuation order was lifted this morning. The gas company has restored gas to the area, and power has been restored to the area. The gas company is currently going through and double checking all of the meters that we turned off so they can get them turned back on. There's no danger in the area anymore. There are some minor road diversions going on right now where there's still heavy equipment and holes left in the road until they get those repaired.
How soon did they find it last night?
It was during the night. I don't know the exact time that they found it. It was possibly, 3-4 hours ago. They had to, of course, dig up the road. They did find a hole in one of the lines that was pretty close to where the fire was coming out of the road last night. As of the exact cause, what caused that hole and sparked the fire, we have not ascertained that as far as the fire department. We've turned that over to the utility companies to determine the cause.
Chief, it sounds like all this went about as well as could be expected. everything
Yes.
considered, all the moving parts you had, and all the people involved?
It went really well. Luckily, it was a weekend or a Sunday evening. Not a lot of people were around. We were able to get the area blocked off, send out alerts through iPods, and have the area evacuated. We did have an evacuation shelter set up at roughly 3800 South and Main Street in the LDS Church, where there was probably 3 or 4 families that took part of that throughout the night.
How dangerous can these situations be?
Can you repeat that?
How dangerous can these situations
These situations can be dangerous. That pipeline is a conduit, so even if there's gas escaping, there's dirt around that pipe, so there's void areas. That gas can travel along that conduit like water on your sprinkler pipe. It will find an ignition source and it could ignite. If it gets inside of a building and the gas builds up and then there is a spark, it can become explosive. We were not worried about that last night because the gas was venting and it was actively burning, so that was relieving a majority of the pressure.
How comforting is it to know that you guys can do your work, get everything done, working with Enbridge, knowing that the Red Cross has everything dialed in. We were there last night. People of different cultures and languages showing up. They had it all squared away, dialed in, families taken care of.
That was real comforting. We love the relationship we have with the American Red Cross, our CERT folks, and our emergency management. It takes a village to handle incidents like this, and we have that set up, and it worked out really well. Like I mentioned, some people chose not to partake in the evacuation shelter. They had pets that aren't as friendly as some of the other pets, so that was a good choice on them.
Get back to normal.
Everything's back to normal as far as we know,
minus the holes in the road?
besides the holes in the road. And those will get repaired shortly, I hope.
And that's
So.
what right over here.
Correct,
Right there.
correct. I don't know how many more holes they dug, but I'll go check it out here in just a few seconds.